Imagine this. You're standing in front of a woman who seems utterly out of your league. She's confident, stunning, and used to men bending over backward to win her attention. But when she looks at you, it's different. She doesn't see just another guy trying to impress her. She sees someone she can't quite figure out. Someone who, for some strange reason, has her attention in a way no one else does. Now, what if I told you that no matter how confident, independent, or unapproachable a woman might appear, deep down she has hidden weaknesses, flaws in her emotional armor that most men fail to see? What if understanding these weaknesses could give you the ultimate advantage, not just in attracting women, but in controlling the dynamic of your relationship without even trying? This isn't about manipulation. It's about mastering the Stoic mindset, the art of self-control, and understanding what truly moves women on a subconscious level. Because let's face it, attraction isn't logical, it's emotional. Most men focus on impressing women with surface-level things, money, looks, and empty compliments. But the men who truly command attention are the ones who tap into something far deeper. They understand the emotional triggers women can't resist, and when they do, they don't just attract women, they control the dynamic. But here's the twist. You may have already overlooked some of these powerful female weaknesses, and once you master them, it's game over. It's not about being the loudest or the flashiest, it's about being the most intriguing and grounded in who you are. So let's dive into the first weakness that gives you a serious edge over 99% of men, and will make her start thinking about you nonstop. Weakness number 1, the craving for emotional escapism. Let's start with one of the most powerful yet often overlooked weaknesses, the craving for emotional escapism. You might assume that women choose partners based on logic, stability, looks, career success, or even social status. But here's the reality. Women don't fall for the man, they fall for the experience he gives them. It's not the surface-level things that matter most, it's the emotional journey. Women crave excitement, unpredictability, and emotional depth, something that stands apart from the monotony of their everyday lives. Why do women often find themselves drawn to bad boys, mysterious strangers, or even forbidden love stories? It's not because they want trouble, it's because they want to feel something that breaks free from their routine. They want an emotional high that pulls them out of their ordinary world. And here's where most men fail. They play it too safe. They text the same messages every day, always agree with her opinions, and give her that predictable sense of comfort. But comfort doesn't spark attraction. It keeps you in the friend zone. You're giving her companionship, but nothing that will make her see you as more than a reliable option. How do you exploit this craving? You need to create emotional contrast. A woman doesn't fall for the man who is always predictable, always nice. She falls for the man who keeps her on her toes. Start mixing in unpredictability. Don't be at her beck and call all the time. Challenge her views instead of blindly agreeing with everything she says. Tell stories that paint a vivid picture, drawing her into an emotional world that feels exciting and new. When you stop being just another predictable option and start becoming an experience, she won't just be interested, she'll be hooked. Weakness number 2, the unspoken addiction to strong boundaries. Now let's talk about another secret weapon. Women have an unspoken addiction to strong boundaries. This one is subtle but incredibly powerful. It's a universal truth that women don't respect men who give themselves away too easily. Let's face it, many men believe that being agreeable, always available, and overly accommodating will make them more attractive. But in reality, it does the opposite. Women lose interest in men who give up their time and energy too freely. They take it for granted because it's too easy. What do women truly crave? A man who sets the tone and shows that he has strong boundaries. A man who isn't afraid to say no. A man who values his own time, his own purpose, and doesn't bend just to please her. Think about it. Who do women chase? It's not the man who is always available for her, no matter what. It's the man who keeps her guessing, the man who she feels she has to work for. That's the guy who sparks respect and intrigue. How do you harness this weakness? Start by valuing yourself more. Don't always be available for her. Don't agree with everything she says just to keep the peace. Set your boundaries and hold firm. If she sees that you're not willing to bend just to please her, she'll stop testing you. She'll stop pushing your buttons, and she'll start respecting you. Respect is the foundation of real attraction. Women are not looking for a man who gives in to them at every turn. They are looking for a man who knows his worth and isn't afraid to stand by his own values. Weakness. Number 3. The thrill of uncertainty. Here's one that will make you rethink everything you thought you knew about attraction. The thrill of uncertainty. Think about the last time you were hooked on a TV show, a book, or a movie. What kept you glued to the screen? Was it the predictable parts? Or was it the tension, the mystery, the feeling that you didn't know what was coming next? Women experience attraction in much the same way. The more predictable you are, the easier it is for her to categorize you. Once she knows exactly where she stands with you, the chase is over. But when you introduce uncertainty, it pulls her deeper into your world. Why is uncertainty so magnetic? Because it creates tension. It leaves her wondering what's next. And when there's mystery, she can't help but obsess over you. Women love the excitement of not knowing exactly where they stand, but still feeling the pull. How can you use this weakness to your advantage? Stop making things so easy for her. Don't instantly reply to her messages every single time. Don't always tell her exactly how you feel. Don't make yourself available 24/7. Let the tension build. Let her wonder. By doing so, you won't just keep her interest. You'll make her chase you. Women crave excitement and adventure, and by giving her just enough mystery, you make her feel like she has to work for it. That's when the tables turn, and you're no longer the one chasing. She is. Weakness. Number 4. The magnetic pull of leadership. If there's one thing that women are naturally drawn to, it's leadership. Women dream of following a man who knows where he's going. It doesn't matter how good-looking or nice you are. If you lack direction, she won't see you as a leader. Look at the most desired men in history, the ones who've captured the attention of women worldwide. They all had one thing in common. They moved with purpose. They didn't ask for permission to exist. They didn't wait for others to tell them what to do. They made their own decisions and expected others to follow or get left behind. How does this apply to you? A man who leads with confidence is irresistible to women. Women are naturally attracted to men who aren't afraid to take charge and make decisions. It doesn't mean you should control her life. It just means that you should be decisive in your own. Imagine this. Instead of asking her, "Where do you want to eat?" you take the lead and say, "We're going here. You'll love it." Instead of waiting for her to make the first move, you take action. When you're decisive, you don't leave room for confusion. Women admire a man who knows what he wants and goes after it. They respect a man who leads, and respect is the foundation of attraction. Weakness. Number 5. The desire for a man who doesn't need her. This is one of the most powerful weaknesses of all. Women don't want to be the center of your world. They want to be invited into a world that's already exciting. When you make her the center of your universe, you're doing the exact opposite of what attracts her. Women want to feel like they're part of something bigger, not that they are the something bigger. Why does this matter? When you start structuring your life around her, abandoning your goals, ignoring your ambitions, and always putting her first, she will lose respect for you. Not because she's cruel, but because she knows that you're no longer a man who is focused on his own life. You've become someone who needs her to be happy, and that makes you replaceable. How do you avoid this? Keep your purpose at the center of your life. Women are attracted to men who are going somewhere. They're attracted to men who have a life outside of the relationship, who are fulfilled, focused, and thriving on their own. When you maintain that independence and keep your ambitions alive, she will feel lucky to be a part of your world.